Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about Maya, the Bardo process, and what liberation looks like as an indigo soul. All right. So there's a reason why you never felt fully at home in this world, a reason why you felt the suffering, illusion, and entrapment in this realm was seem foreign to you. You are not from here. This reality of what many call the material world is nothing more than an intricate projection of consciousness. It is Maya or samsara, a dream so convincing that the souls become ensnared in cycles, forgetting who they truly are. But as indigo souls, we are different. We are not bound by Maya, nor are we destined to remain here. Maya is more than just an illusion. It is the veil that conceals the ultimate truth. It makes us believe we are separate from each other, separate from God, and separate from our original divine nature. In truth, we are fractals of the infinite, momentarily clothed in form. But through conditioning, karma, and the attachments of the lower mind, most souls forget their true origin. The illusion operates in the senses. What we see, hear, taste, and touch all reinforce a programmed reality designed to keep consciousness locked into samsara, locked into this prison cycle matrix. And now you can decide for yourself whether or not you believe that this is a school or a prison. But, when we went to school and we were in elementary, we had to go. School was kind of like a prison. So we have this prison school complex that samsara is. I'll get to a different Maya as the goddess, but we'll save that for another video. So what if I told you that not all souls are subject to this system, that some of us, known as indigo souls, have come with a different purpose and a different fate? You'll go to the Buddhist temple and they'll be like, you just need to sit and meditate for the rest of your life to release the karma so that when you go through the Bardo process, you don't reincarnate again. But I'm betting, I don't know, but I'm betting from everything that my heart tells me that is a lie. So you don't need to go retreat into the mountains to successfully burn off your karma, especially as indigo souls. So indigo souls are not bound by Maya in the same way as others. We are not here because of karma. We did not fall into this system through ignorance or sin. We are here by a mission. We come from other heavenly places, the heavenly planets, Krishna Loka, and we entered this reality from outside of it, from a higher celestial dimension, to bring a divine frequency that disrupts the illusion and liberates and shows the way for other souls. This is why many of you have felt like outsiders, wanderers in a foreign land. So it's pretty clear that having a religious standpoint, having a religious, and you'll see the sun right behind me, having a religious experience and belief system would trap an indigo soul. So this video is intended to make clear and communicate to a very distinct collective group of souls, the indigo souls. Some might call them the star seeds. I don't like that word, but it's the indigo comes into the body and already has the higher DNA activations online, and that's why some of us get diagnosed with schizophrenia, psychosis, bipolar, manic, and ADHD and autism, I believe. And I think it's just a product of a higher intelligence, a higher frequency being grounded into the body, and the body through its own genetic code not really understanding what's going on. So we're here to create clarity, comprehension, and compassion here. Okay, so you can't save anybody yet. The indigo mission is getting the higher, almost like the bodhisattva is coming back to incarnate into the body, and I'm not saying I'm a bodhisattva, but I'm definitely an indigo child, and I'm a child of the universe, and I'm a child of the light and the dark, Unlike those who are caught in the cycle of reincarnation Indigos do not undergo the same Bardo process after death. The Bardo, as described to them in the Tibetan tradition, is an intermediate state where souls, confused and weighed down by their attachments, are drawn back into another incarnation. But indigos, if they remember their true nature, bypass this entirely, and we return home to our heavenly planet outside of Maya, outside of this earth, Maya. And I believe this prison matrix, this archontic matrix, this Maya matrix is just bound by Earth. So we'll see what happens. And I just got an email. I need to get a job. Okay, so when an indigo soul departs this world with full awareness, they do not linger in the bardo. They do not get pulled back into samsara. Instead, they ascend beyond the astral planes, beyond the lower frequencies that trap ordinary souls, and return to their celestial home. The key to this liberation lies in gnosis, direct remembrance of our divine essence. For those of us, for indigos, liberation is not about accumulating good karma or breaking cycles. We were never truly a part of the cycle to begin with. Our task is to wake up while still in form and recognize our own divine light and divinity. The more we align with our original frequency, the easier it becomes to shed this temporary existence and ascend beyond it. One moment, just let that digest. So this is good news, right? This is good news because I was always deadly afraid of not being able to escape the reincarnational trap, And it's not that indigos are special. It's that we just come from a different place, a different planet, a whole different galaxy, So how do you remember? How do you activate that part of you that knows you do not belong here? Number one is releasing the false identity, detaching from the belief that you are merely a physical being. You are a traveler in this world and you are not of it. Be in this world and not of it. So that false identity is the narrative that, my name's Glenn. So the energy that is attached to Glenn's name is... it's not false, but it's not who we truly are. And we'll hear this, I'm assuming that you know all this already to the collective that I'm speaking. You're not the body, you're the spirit, you're the soul, you're the eternal consciousness, the eternal light. Number two, engage in deep meditation and gnosis. By silencing the noise of Maya, your original memories start to surface, and we can get memories from other planets. I know that I've had thousands of lifetimes, in other places. I've definitely been here before. I think I've been in Maya, on the earth for a long time. Ancient primordial memories could come to the surface, and I'll be doing a meditation that can open up that world to remember the primordial ancient architect. I call them architect memories. Some of the indigo souls were the original creators and were involved in the original creation of this whole system. Not Maya, but the systems on other planets. It's the architecture, the grand, and that's what they call in Freemasonry, the grand architect, because he's moving energy. But we don't associate ourselves with the Freemasons. We all know that. Number three, align with your divine mission. You are here for a reason. And when you act in alignment with your higher purpose, the illusion weakens and your original self strengthens, So we just pray that every listener to this little piece of content, I hate the word content, we just pray that you find your higher purpose, your divine mission, your spiritual mission, that's not clouded by delusions of grandeur, any kind of form of psychosis, and any kind of form of power gripping. Your mission could literally be to meet one person. The mission changes all the time, but you could literally have a mission to meet one person and say to them, you know, Jesus loves you, God loves you, you know, you are a messenger of God, you know, just like Gabriel, and you deliver a message, and that's your divine mission, and it's just over and done with, you know. But we are here to hold light on the grid and absorb everything that comes through, and transmute and become alchemists, you know, turn lead into gold, you know. Number 4, reject the fear of death. Not, oh, sorry. I have my notes here. Death is not only the real illusion. If you hold no fear, the astral traps of the Bardo cannot ensnare you. So, in reading the Tibetan Book of the Dead, they talk about how when you go in the Bardo process, when if you're a bodhisattva, or if you've been meditating for quite some time, you experience a bunch of deities who I forget the order, but it's either that are malicious to benign. You experience these entities like being mad at you and like cursing you, and then all of a sudden they change and transform into a more benign entity, spirit, and there's a lot going on here, and the key is to the way out of samsara is to not attach to any specific entity or any specific feeling, even the benign ones. And if you're totally detached, then you'll be liberated from samsara. This is not true for indigos. I totally believe that we're highly protected and highly promised, you know, and God doesn't break promises. We're promised by the divine that we will return back to our home planet, you know, wherever that might be. It could be Arcturus, Lyra, Pleiades, you know. It can be in another dimension. It can be in a whole nother time universe, universal time matrix, you know. Yeah. So these illusions are going to collapse. So this world is not real in the way you think it is. It is a school, a stage, a testing ground, or a prison, which is a prism, you know. But for indigo souls, it is temporary. You are here for a time, but your home is elsewhere. Remember who you are, and the illusion will no longer hold power over you. In the next video, we'll dive deeper into how samsara operates as a system of control and how you can fully liberate yourself from it in this lifetime. Until then, remember, you were never meant to stay here. Beautiful, right? I really wish this video and this content that I'm going to be creating will reach a wide audience of indigos. That's who I'm talking to, and almost there's information I've been given about the metaphysics of what's happening here, the dragon lines, the